Nice. When and how did you get into chess?
I played a little bit in college with my roommate, and then I dropped off. I read a book about like famous games at some point, but then dropped off. And then like a few years ago, I was like, oh, right, there's an app for that, and realized that people are playing, whatever, millions of people are playing online, and it's such an easy game to play online. It's like so simple, but also so deep. So I was just really kind of got into it.
I remember playing camping and things when I was growing up, and then just kind of here and there. And then I didn't play for the longest time. And then my friend Brenda and I started playing in winter of 2023, and started going to like Well 80 sometimes and Three Magnets sometimes, and just like random places when I wasn't really working much at the time. So sometimes it'd just be like at 9 o'clock at night, and she was like gearing up to go to college or whatever, I'm such a good friend. And yeah, we just started playing, and then other people we were talking about playing, and then they wanted to play, and now there's 50 of us here. I don't know.
I got into chess. My friend Aaron Hertzler in the early 2000s, him and I would go to a coffee shop and play together. He beat me. I think I might have beat him one time out of every single time we ever played together. And then just over the course of time, I would find some people to play with, but it wasn't very frequent until getting involved with this group. It's been pretty fun.
When I was a little kid, my dad taught me.
Ever since?
Yeah.
I learned chess as a kid, playing against my dad and losing pretty regularly, and then did not play it for a long time until I started playing again in Seattle in Fremont at the Buckaroo Tavern with my, other local biker bar friends that would go there, and we just started playing chess, and then I got into it and started picking it up for years after that.
Oh, played it when I was much younger and just kind of goofing around, but it's kind of nice to keep sharp as I get older, right? Try to make sure I get the cobwebs out.
Keep the brain, it needs exercise.
I got into chess when I was about 8 years old. I was playing with my dad and my uncle, and they taught me how. And then I put it away for years and years and years because it's a hard game. Yeah. And I was never one of these proteges who beat Magnus Carlsen when they're 6 or something. And as you know, if you keep losing and losing and losing, it's not fun.
It's demoralizing.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. But you're back in it.
I've known how to play chess most of my life. My dad played, so I guess from childhood I knew how the pieces moved, and I wasn't good at chess. As I've gotten older, I would do puzzles, I would do correspondence games against my brother and things like that, but didn't really seriously play chess in any capacity until I started going to the High Five Thursdays. Since then, I've been going to those every week and playing a lot of games on chess.com. So probably the most chess I've ever played in my life.
I've had fun losing against you at High Five Thursdays.
Middle school. I was a nerd, still am, and got into a chess club because there wasn't anything else. And then I realized I sucked, so I stopped playing, and then got brought into it by you guys.
And now you don't suck at chess.
Debatable.
I don't know. Pretty strong opponent, in my opinion.
My mom taught me when I was 3 years old. Apparently, I really took to it. So I don't actually have any memory of learning the game. It's just always been a part of my background and upbringing. Yeah.
Nice. Part of your life.
I started playing, I think, we had like a chess set in the back of the game closet when I was growing up, and started playing against my dad. And I remember doing like a 4th or 5th grade chess club and being, awful. It was like get my rooks out first and, try and those are the only pieces that I felt confident in taking with. And yeah, I don't know, every so many years I boot up the chess.com account and maybe I'll take some time to learn how to play this. And Yeah.
Nice. Now you're getting an intensive series of games in.
I probably in high school or no, middle school, I think. Yeah.
I was taught how to play chess at a really early age, completely forgot everything I learned, picked it back up in law school in Europe. Apparently culture is like important over there. And then when I moved back to the United States, some nerds that I worked with, Ashley, you, Brenda, we're all playing chess. And so Ashley decided to spread this evil across Olympia, and now everyone's playing chess. The disease.
Everybody was kung fu fighting, and then all of a sudden everybody was playing chess.
Like a plague. Yeah. Really
What's your
bad.
favorite?
My dad taught me when I was 3, just sort of how the pieces moved. And then a little later, you know, as a youth, we would play, and he was basically my only chess partner, chess friend. And we just played really casually. It wasn't, I didn't go to any chess camps or anything. It was just sort of a fun thing that whenever I got the opportunity to play someone, I would take it. And then I would say I revisited it in my mid-20s when the chess apps came out, chess.com, Lee Chess, and I got the ADHD. It's about stage 17, and
out of how many?
Out of 18. So I'm it's real close to going thermonuclear. So it was just a great way to, or it was a way to pass the time. And so I got really into bullet chess. These time controls where each player has like a single minute. Love that, and started seeing chess in sort of shapes and stuff instead of individual moves. Yeah, it was that. I also started falling asleep to YouTube. Tell me if this is too much information.
No, this is interesting. Yeah,
I did start falling asleep to YouTube chess YouTube channels with voices that I liked. If I was having trouble sleeping, which was a common occurrence, I would just listen to someone, droning on about the pawn from D1 goes to D2, and I would just instantly fall asleep.
Maybe that would help. Maybe that's the secret to the genius behind your radio.
Yeah, it's been turning my subconscious into a grandmaster, so I just have to make that switch.
I remember when I was like very young, like 7 years old, I used to play with my father because as a kid, you learn how to play chess, like in the school. But I remember playing with my father when I was maybe like 10, 8 years old. He was really good on the game. And then I never play again till my partner got what's the word when you like something but you like it so much obsessed. Yeah, he got obsessed with this, and he was like, hey, let's play chess. So I was like, okay. I didn't remember the moves, and you got me a book.
Yep, that's right, I gave you that book.
Well, I learned how to play chess. I think it was a required club in my elementary school. So I learned the basics and then would play at home sometimes. But I think what got me back into it was a mobile ad for just like a quick puzzle. It wasn't in real chess puzzles. It was like just a random puzzle app. And then that got me back into it, and then started leaking in my YouTube algorithms. So all these chess players, all these top chess players and influencers were, they were hitting my reels and everything. And then from there, started realizing, wow, chess is kind of making a comeback, and I think in the mainstream, which is really cool, because I think a lot of high school kids are actually, they're like liking chess now. It's not just for the outcasts and nerds.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, and none of us are outcasts and nerds, so yeah, it's kind of
some of us.
Just occasional casual playing online, whatever. Not a seasoned player by any means, and just really enjoy it. Enjoy thinking about puzzles. My puzzle rating's way better than my regular rating. But yeah.
When and how did you get into chess?
I don't remember ever actually learning how the pieces move, but it's just a thing that I've just sort of always known. Then I guess it was like one of those womb learning things, but was never any good at it, and just sort of followed it along. I think like a lot of people, I saw that TV show on the streaming service, Queen's Gambit, which sort of reinvigorated an interest in chess. And then my friend Pete got really reinvigorated, and so he and I played a few matches, and then next thing you know, I'm in this league with Smashley, and and now I'm playing more chess than I've ever played in my life, and still staying at around that 450 rating mark. So not improving, but having a lot of fun doing it.
So peer pressure,
pretty much, yeah.